some dude that was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And I might seem like some kind of lowlife to that highfalutin crowd, but I'm plain spoken, straight talking, and damn proud of what I have accomplished.
Okay guys, the next project on the camper here, I'm trying to get this area finished up, like this area, so I can do my aluminum down here. So I need to figure out my fender skirts and also the bottom part of the camper. I gotta finish that off. You can see here, this is the old stuff. I just cut that off. Most of it's rotted anyway. And there's another little piece right here, goes in front of the thing. All that's going to be changed. Probably going to lower it down just as much as this. I really like how this looks with it being nice and low to the ground. I think it looks much better than being way up off the ground. Lower profile. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to kick it up in the back there because you don't want to catch the bottom of the camper on anything when you go in like driveways and dips and stuff. So I'll have to go so far, then I got to start kicking it up. They do have, I believe those are like rub rails right here in case you do bottom out, you don't hit your frame or you don't hit your leveler there, I guess. And it'll just kind of scrape there. I know the newer, bigger, heavier ones, campers actually have rollers on the back part of the frame in case they do hit. They're not scraping, they actually roll. But I'm only 33 foot long. I'm not like 40 foot long, so I don't think scraping is going to be too big of an issue on anything. But I will kick it up here. But I want it a lot lower than the factory had it. So probably gonna go with this or about that. Just picked up some 2x2s to start this project. I've got enough extra Luan to work with, so I usually like to save some money and take 2x4s and rip them down, but I just don't have time. I just got to get this done. So there they are. Usually you got to look through the pile quite a bit to actually find straight ones, and then I usually don't buy too many ahead because they will start, once they unstrap them, they're going to start curling on and going out of shape unless you get them screwed into something. So there's my materials. My skirting, I picked this up a long time ago. Another deal I found. I got two of these. They're like a gray metallic right now, but I'll probably have to end up painting these black. But I kind of wanted something to kind of finish off the wheel wells. The original was just a tiny little strip, and it was flat, and it was really boring looking. So I'm going to use these. They're flat on top, which is really nice. It's going to give me a nice, easy install there. However, they do curl in. I have trimmed this one off, but you can see with this pair, they curl pretty good. So basically what I'm having to do is I'm having to trim them off here because I only need the flat part. I can't do the curl under. And you see I've trimmed this side off too, so we're relatively flat. I've got them temporarily screwed in with a couple screws. They've got mounting screw holes all the way around it. That's how they're going to mount. I may add another one right in the center there. We'll see. I've got kind of an idea on what I'm doing here to bring this down and kind of line up with that one. and then come down here and head off that way. I've got some ideas, so I'm going to start measuring, cutting some wood, and then we'll see what I come up with here. Okay, so after some measuring, some cutting, some building here, this is what I come up with. I've got 4 of these built, 2 for the other side. I figured while I had the pattern here, I could make them a lot easier than trying to guess what I did on these. So basically they're gonna go up here. I can't do this one because it's got a deal there, but they're the same exact thing. I'm just gonna put them in here. I got a mark there that goes there. They're gonna go something like this. They're gonna be skinned with the aluminum. So I've got to skin the inside with some Luan. This one over here that goes over there is going to be attached to that one, the longer one. So I got to get this flare off, then I'll screw these on. Well, first I got to skin the back of them, then I'll pull my flare off, screw them up in there, and then continue on building my side piece. Okay, so I got the framing done there, and I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing that I would have liked to have done if I had more time was to make some storage in this area and that area. Might have been able to get some, but it would have been nice to make some storage back there. It just seems like wasted space now, but I don't have the time to find doors and wait for them and stuff like that. So it's just gonna be just gonna be a skirting, I guess. There, I've got my skin for the back side of it all made up. So I'm about ready to glue that on and staple it on the back side. The front side, like I did over here, there's going to be a piece of Luan on the front side, and it's going to go all the way down. So it's going to go 4 foot up from there. So wherever it ends up, that's where it ends up. But I got it kicked up right there. There's just enough room to be able to get a power drill on this stabilizer there, so I like it. I like how it turned out. So I've got it all screwed up into the deal, secured there, probably better than they had it. So I may run a support across here. I know they didn't have it, but they didn't have a very tall skirt right there. But I might run me or bend me a piece of metal or something and run it across there. But we'll see. I'm gonna get this back piece on, and then I got to make another piece because 8 foot. It's longer than 8 foot, so I got to put another piece for the back there. So I'm gonna get this up in there, glued and stapled. Okay, so I got the blue one on the back there. So it's all skinned out on the back side. That makes a big difference in strength too. It's glued and stapled. I don't screw that on, but that backing really helps. And then once I put the front on, it's even going to be even stronger. And then I'm going to insulate that too. Why insulate it? I don't know, keep things out of it. It will help because it's so close to the ground. I think it will help insulate the bottom of the camper too. So I've insulated the front the same way. The foam insulation is fairly cheap. I have it sitting right here. It's going to take me 20 minutes, maybe a half hour to get this insulated. I think it's worth it. So Okay, so I got it all insulated. So nice and sealed up. Real happy with the way it turned out here. Even got that one insulated. Haven't got my flares back on, but I think I'll wait till I put my sheet of glue on up here, and then we'll put her back on. It's not as low as the front part, but I think it's a good compromise. I like it. I think it's gonna look good. So another project down. Bunch more to go, whole bunch more to go, but making progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video here, and I'll see you in the next one.